If you've been Googling the best neighborhoods in Madison and you keep seeing the same few names pop up over and over again, this video is for you. Because Madison has these little pocket neighborhoods that don't always get talked about first. But once you know about them, you're like, wait, how did I not know this existed? Today I am sharing 4 lesser known Madison neighborhoods that people tend to absolutely love once they discover them. These are what I like to call neighborhood gems. Close to the good stuff, they're full of character, and they have a really good neighborhood feel. And just to be clear, when I say hidden gem, I don't mean secret or cheap or underdeveloped. I just mean they're not always the first neighborhood people name drop, even though they're really solid places to live. All right, let's get into it. First up, we have Eken Park. Eken Park is on the near east side, almost towards the north side of Madison, and one of the things I love about it is it feels really tucked in and residential, but you're also still super close to downtown Madison and other major routes. It has a very real community vibe, not pretentious by any means. You'll see people out walking, neighbors chatting, and it just feels like one of those places where people actually know each other. Home-wise, you're going to see a mix, mostly modest single-family homes, some small multi-unit buildings, and a variety of different architecture styles. It doesn't feel cookie-cutter at all. Eken Park is really great for someone who wants to be close to downtown and the east side of Madison, but doesn't want to live in a super busy street or a super loud area. One thing I do like to tell my buyers about Eken Park is that micro-location matters a lot here. One block in this neighborhood can feel totally different than the next, so it's worth walking around and getting a feel for it at different times of the day. And that's not a bad thing though. It just means that you want to be a little more intentional when moving to Eken Park. Looking at last year, the median house price here was $338,000, with the highest home sold that came in at $575,000 and the lowest at $195,000. Some of the highlights in Eken Park, in my opinion, is Ogden's Diner, Tip Top Tavern, and the North Street, I don't know what they even call it. It has Cafe Domestique in it. It has Bloom Bakery and Youngblood Brothers Company. I think that's what it's called. It's a brewing company. So no matter what time of the day, everyone in the neighborhood can come hang out in that amazing atmosphere. You can get bakery, you can get caffeine, and then later you can get a drink. Next up is the Bay Creek neighborhood, and this one is very easy to fall in love with. Bay Creek sits on the near south side, and it's nestled in between Monona Bay and Wingra Creek, which means the vibe here is very outdoorsy and calm, while still being like really close to the downtown area. If you're someone who likes walking, biking, or being near water, or just needs a little nature access built into your daily life, Bay Creek makes a lot of sense. The neighborhood has a really strong identity and cozy established feel. It has its own vibe. You'll see a lot of people out there enjoying the paths for walking or biking, especially in the warmer months. Homes here often have that classic Madison charm, either bungalow or craftsman style, cozy layouts, and really sweet, smaller yards. This neighborhood feels very lived in the best way, if you know what I mean. Bay Creek is perfect if you want that balance of being close to downtown, but also having access to trails, water, and a quiet neighborhood feel. One thing to know about Bay Creek is that when a house pops up, it can move very quickly. It's one of those neighborhoods where being really clear on your must-haves ahead of time really helps, because the best ones don't really sit for long when they hit the market. There wasn't a lot of listings last year, so it's also important that you work with an agent who's willing to go above and beyond besides just looking at public homes on the MLS. With just 17 homes sold last year, the median price for these homes was $430,000, with the highest coming in at a little over $1 million and the lowest coming in at $227,000. Okay, the third neighborhood gem is called Sunset Village, and it's on the near west side. Sunset Village is another neighborhood that feels really cozy and established. Think tree-lined streets, rolling hills, and a lot of homes built in the 1930s and 40s. It has that classic near West Madison charm, but it doesn't always get talked about as much as some of the other West Side neighborhoods that are around it, which is why I think it's a bit of a hidden gem. You'll find a lot of older homes here with great character, and it's very residential and walkable. It's quiet, but you're also still nice and close to the UW campus or downtown and other West Side conveniences. Sunset Village is great for someone who wants near West Side living without feeling like they're right in the middle of everything that's going on. One thing to keep in mind with Sunset Village is that the older homes come with older home realities. I remember doing an open house here, like I think this was 2 years ago now, and the house was so beautiful and the owners did such a great job. But at the end of the day, some people just felt like with the older style, the rooms were just a little too cozy, if you know what I mean. Like these older homes can have smaller closets or unique layouts or updates that you may just want to plan for over time. But the charm is definitely there, and I am meeting a lot of young buyers who care more about charm than new construction at this point. So it's good to go with an open mind. Last year, the median home price came in at around $530,000, with the highest selling at $1.15 million and the lowest at $235,000. All right, the fourth and last neighborhood that is a bit of a hidden gem is called Eastmorland, and it's on the east side. Eastmorland is one of those neighborhoods that people don't always mention first, but once you're there, you're like, yeah, this is a good one. It's very community centered and anchored by the Eastmorland Park, which is a big plus for a lot of buyers, especially those families out there. The neighborhood feels established and stable and very Madison. Homes are mostly solid mid-century styles, cute little ranch ones, with like the one-car garage off to the side. And you'll see mature trees, sidewalks, and that classic neighborhood layout where people actually spend time outside. Eastmorland is great for someone who wants to be on the east side and close to things like Atwood and Old Brick amenities, like Atwood and Old Brick, but not right in the busiest strip of it all. The biggest thing to know about Eastmorland, and really the east side in general, is the neighborhoods can change pretty quickly from one area to the next, going from Eastmorland into Atwood, for example, or into the Starkweather Creek area. So figuring out what matters most to you first, whether it's parks, commute, being able to walk to restaurants, or having quiet streets, really helps us narrow things down for you. Last year, the median home price was about $369,000, with the highest coming in at $495,000 and the lowest at $230,000. So, a quick recap for you guys. If you want near east to north side community and close access, Eken Park is a great option for you. If you want water, trails, and a cozy outdoorsy feel, Bay Creek is a strong contender. And if you want near west charm, older character homes, and quieter residential streets, Sunset Village is definitely worth a look. And lastly, if you want east side living with a strong neighborhood feel and a lot of park access, I would say Eastmorland is a really solid choice. Now, I want to hear from you after watching this. Which neighborhood would suit you the best? Comment down below whether it's Eken, Bay Creek, Sunset Village, or Eastmorland, and tell me what matters most to you when choosing a neighborhood. Is it walkability? Is it having a yard? Is it lake access or commute time? And if you're thinking about relocating to Madison or trying to figure out which neighborhood actually fits your lifestyle and your budget, I'd love to help you. You can find my info down in the description below. And if you also want a part 2 to this, because to be honest, I could have picked more than 4 neighborhood hidden gems in Madison, let me know because I can definitely make another video. I'm so excited to connect with you guys. Please reach out anytime with any questions, no matter what phase of the home buying or selling process you are in. All right, I'll see you on the next video.